Amabhokobhoko afuna ukukhombisa ama-All Blacks ukuthi akhiwe nganhloboni kapende kulandela the 26-10 victory eMbombela Stadium last week, njengoba la maqembu ezophinde yatholane phezulu in their second rugby championship test e-Ellis Park Stadium on Saturday. eSouth Africa yadalela iNew Zealand inkinga eyiningi ngesonto edlule, putting them under pressure almost the entire 80 minutes. The Boks were clinical in the way they went about their business, particularly hooker Marx, who delivered a man-of-the-match performance. A big talking point leading up to Saturday's test at the spiritual home of SA Rugby, ukuthi yindaba the coaching staff yamabhokobhoko sikhethe ukuqalisa uJoseph Dweba ahead of Marx.
I know Malcolm is one of those specialist fetchers, he specializes very well with the breakdown, but also on the other side, you're gaining another experienced player, which is Dwayne Vermeulen. We know what he can do also on the breakdowns. So I don't think we're going to lose that much when it comes to starting the game. And once again, where the All Blacks are also dangerous is that back end of the game, where they normally want to put teams away. So it's also vital for us to make sure that, yes, we do have guys that can slow that rhythm also later in the game, So as you saw last week, Malcolm X had a proper performance, giving us those penalties on the breakdowns. I think it will also be vital, like Sia said now, we know that All Blacks will probably try to keep the ball in hand, more especially in the later stage in the second half. So once again, Malcolm will add value also off the bench. He has done it for us many times before, so I don't think it's going to be a massive change. I think it's fair for us also. A guy like Dweba, who's been with us in our system, and we know what he can do sometimes with ball in hand also. He's a bit dangerous player. He's got good running skills, and he's very physical also. So yeah, we're losing another fetcher on the starting lineup, but on the other side, we're also gaining one with Dwayne being in the team.
Umzwandile Stick is motivated by the prospect of beating the All Blacks kabili kulandelana kwi-ground special kakhulu for the Springboks, having won the 1995 World Cup corner Ellis Park, courtesy of a Joel Stensky job goal bedlala nayo in New Zealand in the final.
We know how massive it is to play against the All Blacks, and the venue also, I think it's a historical place between the two teams. I remember as a youngster back in 1995, I will never forget the image that I saw back in those days with Utatu Madiba and Joe Stransky kicking those top goals, So for us to be able now to be in the same venue, which is between us and the All Blacks, you can't ask for any better venue than Ellis Park. Mbombela was special. I think the vibe there, the people, it's probably one of the best I've ever experienced, in Nelspruit. It was very special, but we're just in a fortunate position at the moment to be able to play back-to-back at home against the All Blacks. It's always tough to play against them, but once again, we don't want to look too far and focus on what we're going to do on tour. The most important thing for us is to make sure that we keep building by also trying to perform tomorrow, and hopefully the scoreboard will be on our side.
Kick-off at Ellis Park Stadium is at 5 p.m. Before that, the Springboks women take on Spain in the curtain raiser. Captain Fantastic Kusiya Kolisi uthi kubalulekile ukuthi abantu bakhombise iqembu labesifazane isupport efanayo naleyo abekhombisa iteam yabesilisa.
Just getting better and better, our women's team, and now we've got some of them who are playing international teams, some are playing Saracens and Exeter, and they just won against Japan, who beat Australia, and that's something that don't feel like it's celebrated enough. It's a big thing, not just for them, for us as a country, because now you don't only have young boys, from anywhere in the country that can say they can make it, and now it's young girls too who can dream so big. So to see them and spend time with them was really amazing, and I'm proud of them, and people should come out earlier, start your braais. You can start braaiing it. You have a reason now to start braaiing earlier and have a few cold ones a little bit earlier, because the women are playing at 1 o'clock against Spain, and I think it's going to be an amazing game, and we keep on supporting them and continue to support them because they do need it as much as we do. At the end of the day, they're representing all of us.
Akukho kuningi okuzoshintsha in terms of game plan yamabhokobhoko this week, even though bezodlala neteam ephansi in confidence, having lost 5 of their last 6 games. Ukolisi uthi they are not underestimating the ABs.
We thought about it happened the game 1 and we celebrated, and we with a team like this you can't dwell on that for too long, because we know the kind of players they have. They can turn around. It takes one moment, one special moment, and they're on top of you. So on Sunday already, you know, Jalk has sent his clips. You know, we do King game on Monday, so we're already watching the clips, getting ready. We watch the game together on Monday again. And there's still so much more room to improve. And as you said, it's a little bit wet in Bombela, and Ellis Park is very dry, which plays into their hand. You know, they want they want to run. You know, they will be able to run from anywhere, like they did in Bovela. But it's not going to change what we're going to do. As coach said, you know, we're still going to stick to our kicking game, which has been working for us. We're going to contest in the air, if not on the ground. But yeah, we're looking forward to a proper contest. And I think, yeah, both benches are going to be important with a dry stadium like this, and with a lot of running rugby. You're going to need guys who are going to come on and bring on more energy in the game.
Gagasi FM's Sports Mjida, coming to you live for the Springboks All Blacks Test Series.